Hey everyone, and welcome to Planet News, your go-to destination for clear, precise updates on what's happening around the world. This is Smart News, with zero noise. Let's dive into today's top stories. In the midst of the conflict with Iran, Israel made a major misstep. They mistakenly showed an incorrect map of India and issued an apology. What happened? Israel's military posted a graphic showing the range of Iranian missiles, but the map misrepresented the boundaries of Indian regions, depicting Jammu Kashmir and Ladakh, Union territories, as part of Pakistan, and Arunachal Pradesh and Sikkim as part of Nepal. Clearly, Israel didn't pay enough attention before downloading and sharing. They should be more careful when displaying another country's military map. Israel's defense forces faced backlash and were asked to correct and apologize. They acknowledged the error, saying, "If this hurt feelings, we apologize," and later it was accepted. Israel had posted the map to illustrate how missile ranges, from 300 kilometers up to 2,000 kilometers, enable Iran to threaten regions including the Gulf countries, India, and China, and even nuclear-capable states. This was meant to be a global warning. But because it included inaccurate map data of other countries, it backfired diplomatically. Meanwhile, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called Prime Minister Modi to discuss the conflict with Iran. Modi responded with a post calling for quick restoration of peace and stability in the Middle East, expressing concern for India. India reaffirmed its standard position that in any conflict, we say this and we say that. India's External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar also spoke with the foreign ministers of Iran and Israel about the current situation. In the conflict between Israel and Iran retaliated with missile strikes targeting northern Israel, cities like Tel Aviv and Jerusalem, with around 150 ballistic missiles overnight. Sirens sounded throughout Israel, some buildings caught fire, at least 3 people died and around 40 were injured. Israeli defense operations are underway, and leaders have warned further retaliation could be harsh. Elsewhere, the Houthi rebels in Yemen have also begun attacking Israel. Inside Iran, there have been leadership changes. General Amir Hatami, former defense minister, 2013 to 2021, has been appointed chief commander of the military. Previously, General Bagheri, army chief, was assassinated by Israel, paving the way for this appointment. Israel's Mossad released videos under Operation Rising Line, showing drones inside Iran attacking missile launchers, confirming strikes launched directly from within Iran. The situation remains tense with ongoing attacks and counterattacks. Meanwhile, prominent U.S. economist Jeffrey Sachs issued a warning to India. As a rising global economic power, India may become a target of the U.S., which could try to undermine its progress just as it has with China and Russia in order to prevent rivals from overtaking America. Sachs explained that in the next 10 to 15 years, India could surpass the US economically and become the world's second-largest economy by 2050, but warned that the US would try to keep India from reaching superpower status. Moving to the Ahmedabad plane crash, the Ministry of Civil Aviation has announced the formation of a high-level multidisciplinary committee led by the Home Secretary to analyze causes and examine existing SOPs and safety guidelines independently. They will not interfere with ongoing investigations by other agencies. In tribute to those killed in the crash, Britain's King Charles III has instructed the royal family to wear black armbands at this year's Trooping the Colour parade, symbolic recognition by the monarchy. In Bangladesh, interim government head Mohammed Yunus recently stated that elections scheduled for April 2026 may now be held in February instead, possibly a week before Ramadan. Yunus, currently in London, met with Tariq Rahman, acting head of the Bangladesh Nationalist Party. Both have said preparations are complete. However, the interim government in Bangladesh has come under fire for attacking the ancestral home of Rabindranath Tagore, prompting criticism from India calling it disgraceful and urging strong action against the perpetrators. Bangladesh authorities have since pressed charges against 5 suspects. In military developments, the Indian Army successfully tested the indigenously made UAV named Rudrastra in Pokhran, Rajasthan. It has a 170 km range and can accurately strike targets. It takes off and lands vertically, requiring no runway. Manufactured by Solar Industries in Nagpur, it will be gradually inducted into the army. Additionally, India and France will hold exercise Shakti 2025 from June 18 to July 1 in La Cavalerie. France marking the 8th edition of this bilateral exercise to enhance military cooperation. In cricket, South Africa has made history in the ICC World Test Championship final against Australia. By the end of Day 3 they had chased down 213 runs with only 2 wickets lost, with Markram scoring 102 and Bavuma 65. They now need just 69 more runs to secure victory. This marks a historic turnaround following their reputation as chokers in the championship. They're now on the cusp of winning the trophy. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video with more news and updates.